Hey guys, I'm John Garage, and today we're going to be going over Today we're going to be reviewing the Minimalist EDC Kit sent to me by Tacray to review. It's a 4-in-1 bundle that kind of has everything you really need to get started with starting your own EDC kit. The only problem is it's so minimal that I'm having a hard time finding everything off the ground here. Oh wait, there's the first one. So first on the list of this, 4-in-1 EDC bundle that costs $40 right now from Tacray, it's this little utility knife type of thing which uses X-acto blades to give you a nice sharp edge that, since you can switch out the blade whenever you really feel like, you can always have a nice sharp edge to use. They actually gave me all these things inside, a couple things. This held like the 3 smaller things, and this held the pen. But this, as you can see here, has an X-acto knife refill, so you don't even have to run out and go get a bunch of replacements right off the bat. You can kind of take your time with it a little. But this thing is super light, super small, super sharp, as an X-acto blade should be. And how it works is you kind of just push down on this little thing, and then push it forward, and then voila, there it goes. You can also tighten this little screw here, and then it won't come out at all. So on top of having the blade, it has this little bottle opener, because of course everything needs a bottle opener, and then a little pry bar type nail puller slash, you probably use this as like a little screwdriver tip if you needed to, but has a little angled edge here, and that's all fine and dandy. So it does give you a few purposes here, and then it has a hole here that's meant to, put a key ring through or something. Unfortunately, they didn't actually include any things like key rings or anything to attach any of these tools to anything else, so you're kind of on your own for that. But for 40 bucks, I guess they couldn't have given you everything, though maybe they could have. Now, would I carry it? I like having a little bit more utility. I think it's great and all, but I carry the Swiss Army Knife Rambler because I'm someone who just likes to pack as much utility as I can into something. But this is a little more sleek, a little more eye-catching, svelte, if you will, compared to this thing isn't ugly or anything, but it's a little bit bulgier and beastlier, if you ask me. But it has the toothpick, it has the tweezers, it has knife, scissors, file, bottle opener, Phillips screwdriver, kind of has a whole bunch of things on it. So for this, it's quite cool, but it's just not totally for me. But that doesn't mean it's not going to be for anyone else out there, and I'm kind of just showing and telling what I was given and what I think of it. So, you can think whatever you want, and I want you to do that. But truly, it is just so small, and it will disappear on your key ring if you choose to put it on yours. And, one of these, if you take it as each item in this thing is 40 bucks, well, this would be 10 bucks compared to the price of the Rambler, which is like 35 or 40 or something. So, pretty good deal there, but no scissors. There's the next one. Here's a little titanium pen, which is number 2 in the little collection of EDC minimalist stuff from Tacray. Basically, it's a pen. It has a little bolt action type of thing here where you can, engage it and then also disengage it. I've tried writing a bit with this. Oh, here's some of my notes for today, but let's do a fresh new sheet. In my experience, I don't know, the ink it kind of like sticks, or I don't know, I'm not a real big pen guy or anything, but it's not as fluid as other pens that I've used. So let's write a quick little sentence here. See, it's already kind of starting with, the ink's kind of going in and out. So it works in a pinch, but as you're kind of going through, it starts kind of going in and out a little bit, and it's not super reliable. It hasn't gone out completely at all. I haven't had to lick it or anything like that, but it just, I don't know. Again, I guess it's 10 bucks for each thing, but it is super light. It is super compact. I've been carrying it around in this little weird pouch type thing I have, which, yeah, it's a little tall and it sticks out, but I don't care because it works fine and goes along with everything else. So I do have pens that are shorter than this and even more minimal, but the issue there is that when you go and try and write with it, like this, it doesn't quite extend to, you know, your knuckle or anything, so it's just falling into the abyss that goes between all your fingers here. I'm sure there's like a medical term for that, but you know, this gives you a lot more grip than something else I've been given. It's in my, yeah. So that's something like this, which is just way too small. Oh God, it started trying to go in there as we spoke. It's basically a shrunken down version, but it's almost too minimal, if you ask me. So I think this is a good in-between. It's not too, like, super thick or anything, and it just kind of gives you what you need. But, like, yeah, the ink is just not the best. I don't know if it would, like, give up on me. Like, even this thing is a little bit smoother. Yeah, so, you know, if you need just something to stow away that doesn't take up much space, I think this is fine. But it's not the most reliable pen I've had, nor is it the smallest. Nor is it the biggest. So, you know, it's kind of this weird in-between, but for 10 doubloons, that's what you get. Oh, here's another. Moving along, we have this little quick disconnect type of thing that is great to put your keys on or put a little multi-tool on or whatever, and, you know, you can attach it to your belt loop or to your key ring. I mean, I think most people put it on their key ring. You know, actually, I have one very similar to it on my key ring personally, and that's actually what I keep the Rambler on. Actually, I misremembered that. This is actually a little pull ring thing, which people have asked about. It's cool. It's like a grenade-shaped thing. You got to apply a lot of pulling force to get it to come out of it, but it works great. You don't totally need that, and it's probably not the most secure thing because it can be ripped out. So something like this, what you do is you press down on this part, press down on this part, and then it pops out, and then there's also another little lip that this part slides into, and then it goes right back in. So I'm actually going to put it on my keychain now, because if you look at this keychain, everything's connected, well, except for the Swiss Army knife, and you can't like easily pull something off. So, like, here's a conundrum. We have to take my car in soon to get an oil change on it and probably some other stuff, but you know, I don't necessarily want to give them my whole keychain, and I don't want to take the extra 10 seconds it would take to just slide off my key and give it to the technician. So having a quick disconnect, no, this is taking me more like 30 seconds. My God. See, that would be embarrassing if I was standing there and their hands out like that, and they're like, give me your keys, and I'm like, I can't. So instead I'm going to install this thing, and then I'll be able to just pop this off in like 1 second or half a second even, and give it to them and be on my merry way. It'll also be good because then I'll be able to, if I'm leaving the house, we have this kind of like downtown area near us that we can walk to, and you know, I take my keys so I can get back in the house, but I don't necessarily need to take my car keys because my mode of transportation is my feet. So by using this, it's actually dual purpose. It's for, you know, the one time a year when I have to take the car in. And yeah, now I can just take my keys and not take all the extra stuff when I don't need it. And yeah, I don't change my own oil because I don't know how and I don't really want to. But yeah, there we go. Now I can just pop this off and give it to the person who will do my oil for me. But truly, these things are super great and they're super secure, and you know, now like how easy it is to pop it off. You just push it down using you put your fingers between it and then use your thumb to push it down. It just works great. I love them. I can't find the last one. I've looked everywhere. Oh, wait a minute. I have it right here. Finally, here we have this little titanium whistle that they gave me, which was a little confusing. I guess I've never really heard of or seen like someone just using a whistle in their EDC kit. But I thought, because I like to go out camping and such, this would be awesome to put like around my neck, and then I could whistle in case the raccoons come and get me. I also have a little Swiss Army Classic attached to it, so I'll never be without a knife or a nail file for when I mess my nails up. But anyway, it's just a really, you know, easy way. It's something you don't want to need, but it's good to have, and you know, it does as a whistle should. A good tweet, I would say. Yeah, I don't really have a ton to say about it. It's kind of a, not a strange EDC item, but you know, it's, I guess it's a little weird to include inside of a kit instead of like a flashlight, or, you know, if you had to think of 4 EDC items, I guess I wouldn't think a whistle would be one of the top 4, nor would a little quick disconnect thing, at least in my mind. I can see the pen, I can see the, sharp object. I'd say a flashlight would be good, and then, I would say some sort of screwdriver type thing, or a plier apparatus would be things I would rank far above a whistle or a quick disconnect. But, you get it, they throw in a whistle for you, so that's great. Now let's get this out on a tray. Nice. That's it. That's what you get. $40 and you get all this stuff. And I think you get 10% off too right now or something like that. So let's talk about how I feel inside about it. I don't think it's the worst thing out there. I think for $40 you could easily, with some of these overpriced places, you could easily spend $40 on one of these things. Like, oh, here's the cool little tactical blade we have, or like, oh, you want yourself a nice titanium whistle or what have you. It's like, for $40, I think, it's not the worst thing, but do I think it's the most minimalist thing? Actually, yeah, it is minimal. I don't know. I'm a little torn on this thing, and I'm trying to figure out how to say it in a way that's not like, oh, putting down people who think it is cool, because I think it is cool. It's just like, again, for me, I don't know how well it adds up here. It's like the pen is nice, but it doesn't write that well. The whistle is cool, but I only need it really when I'm out in the woods, and even then I don't, technically need it. I just would rather have it and not need to use it, type of thing. And then the quick disconnect, that's fine, but I don't think most people are as neurotic as me in trying to not embarrass themselves in front of a Honda technician because they got to get their keys off quicker than they would be able to without having a quick disconnect. So for me, I feel like for a minimalist starter kit type of thing, you could really, they could have chosen some different items. And as you start looking up the tiers that they actually give you on the site, that ranges from this is the starting bottom position for $40. For $10 more, you could get something that looked a little bit more robust, but it was still the same types of items, and it wasn't like, they were just kind of bigger. They weren't minimalist anymore. And then beyond that, they had it was like a 3-knife set, and then there was a fidget set, and it was stuff where it was like, okay, that's not really that EDC adjacent anymore. I mean, I guess it's adjacent, but it's not like, here's your EDC kit. It's more like, I don't know, to me this was just the one that made the most sense, both fiscally and in terms of utility. And even then, it's like, I could go without the whistle and without the quick disconnect, and the pen is just not, it's fine. It does write, but you gotta manhandle it. And then this thing is cool, but again, it's just, there's other things I'd rather carry on my keychain. So if you're someone who's truly going for minimalist type of stuff, and you like the addition of having a whistle and a quick disconnect thing or whatever, it's like, yeah, I don't think it's a bad bundle for $40. No, I've spent $40 on a joke tool to review. To me, it's not stupid, but you got to ask yourself if your money might stretch a little further elsewhere. That's what I always ask myself, and sometimes I don't listen to the answer because I don't want to hear it. But, with things like this, you are saving money by buying each one together instead of separately. I think it's a savings of $20 or something, but otherwise I think you can buy these piecemeal off of their website and just get what you need and not what you don't. If you really like this pen for some reason, or you really like, this is pretty unique, I think, using the X-acto knife blade on it and everything, and they do give you the replacements, which is nice. But the others, they have quick disconnects, by the handful on Amazon. You can get them. I know because I've done it. And whistles, I don't know a whole lot about whistles, but again, it just doesn't scream EDC minimalist bundle to me. I would love for them to come out with a new kit that has a flashlight and pliers and a screwdriver, all done in their Tacray way, because they're always coming up with cool, unique designs for stuff that I do appreciate that, and that they aren't usually super expensive or anything like that. I've reviewed their stuff in the past, and it was kind of the same thing as this, where it's I get it, but at the same time, it's I just don't quite think it's for me. and yet they still sent me more things to review. So I'm glad I went with this one. I recommend go on their site if you're interested in these things, and you know, check out the other bundles and kind of ask yourself these same questions. You know, like if really wanting to try something, this is a good starter type of thing because it's only $40, and the others like start jumping up. Like I think it's like a fidget set with like a pen and a screwdriver, and it's like $90 or something. And to me, that just makes me shiver and shake because it's like I'm not that market. I'm not the audience for that tool. But anyway, yeah, sometimes these reviews kind of end on a note where it's like, I don't know. I'm just trying to show you what I think and what I feel, and you can kind of use your judgment to make a decision based on that. But I can't ever tell you what to do. All I can really say is, you know, use your brain and mine combined, and maybe use your brain more than mine. But together combined, maybe they could make a somewhat educated guess about whether or not you might like it and whether it would be worth it for you. So anyway, thank you so much for watching. I'm John Garage, and I'm going to see you later. Goodbye.